Hello again, everybody, and welcome back to the Right Talk. Todd here, your host today, and it is Saturday, September 18th, 2021. And another show with Ryan Hood. We're going to, what's happened over the past week. And he's ready to go. He's all decked out in his Clemson gear, got a nice little background. So let's go ahead and bring Ryan in here right now. Ryan, welcome back. Say hello to everybody.
Hey guys, it's me, Ryan. Well, let me try to rephrase that. Hey guys, this is Todd's co-host, Ryan Hood.
That's better. I like that. Don't forget that. That's how you should say it next time. So what's been going on? We had our show last week, and we had some issues last week. We kept getting disconnected, didn't we?
Yeah, we have.
What a disaster that was. This week, made some changes. I'm not sure how it's going to turn out. We're broadcasting to 3 different streams right now: YouTube, Twitch, and D Live. And I'm wondering if that's creating some of the delays. Right now, I don't see any delays, nothing significant anyway. But how's everything look on your end? How's everything sound on your end, Ryan?
It's pretty good.
All right. You're looking great. What's up with this shirt and background you got going on today?
Well, it is game day for the Tigers.
All right. Well, tell us about the Tigers.
Well, let's just hope that the Clemson Tigers is going to beat Georgia Tech. I cross my fingers and hoping they will win.
Well, the last time we had a Georgia team, it didn't turn out so favorably.
Yeah, it didn't.
That was a tough pill to swallow, huh? You're still suffering.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you Clemson fans have really been spoiled, though, over the last several years. I mean, you win everything. You started out this year against Georgia. It didn't go so well. Now you have Georgia Tech. How does Georgia Tech look this year?
I have not looked, but I'm hoping that my boys will beat them to death.
Are you serious?
Yes, I'm serious.
You wanted them to cart dead bodies off the field?
Yeah.
No, I don't believe that you're a violent man. I don't believe you want to do any harm. But you do want to walk off the field as a victor, is what I understand. By the way, we have some people in our audience. Remember the Tunnel Take? He always chimes in now and then. He's in Burlington, North Carolina for Seth and one of his son's wedding. So he says, I hope you guys are fine. Do you want to reply to him? His name's Greg.
Hey, Greg, it's Ryan. Well, let's just keep on bringing in those comments.
Right on. Yeah. Do you want to offer something on the table? Maybe him to ask a question or interact with us. That'd be kind of nice, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would.
We'll go ahead and reach out to him in that regard.
That's correct.
Okay.
And by the way, let's go Tigers.
Okay. So they play Georgia Tech. What's Georgia Tech's record?
I have not looked on their game record.
Uh-huh.
I hope that Clemson is going to beat every team this season.
How did Clemson do last week?
But I know they didn't do good on the Georgia game.
Yeah.
But they beat South Carolina State.
The strengths. What did Clemson do well that game?
Um, he well, the score was about 37 to um 17.
All right. So, do you think they did well? Were there some things that they could have done better? Are you surprised that South Carolina scored so much?
They really did really well.
Oh, okay. I'm surprised that you said South Carolina, right? That's who they played. Oh, it wasn't South Carolina, was it?
It was South Carolina State.
State. Okay. I'm shocked that South Carolina State scored 17.
Yeah.
So, if you were to explain to our audience about the strengths and the weaknesses of Clemson football, how would you break it down?
Well, um, well, the coach of that team is Coach Dabo Twinley, and he is a very nice man. I I met him per- personally myself. When Clemson had to play against North Carolina, and and I, and I got a picture of me and him.
Okay. Well, next broadcast, you ought to bring that picture along so we can all see it.
Okay,
Yeah. And we need to get one of Mark Robinson. So next time we talk about him, who's Mark Robinson?
he is our lieutenant governor.
Our lieutenant governor. Who's our lieutenant governor? We have people all over the world watching.
Mark Robertson is our lieutenant governor of North Carolina.
Okay. How significant is a lieutenant governor in the state of North Carolina?
Well, he has some of of the powers here in North Carolina, but I don't know what kind of um authority that that he has.
Right. Well, I tell you, every time I've seen Mr. Robinson speak, he's the voice of reason. Always.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. How would you describe him to somebody that doesn't know him? As far as his values, his belief system, and how would you describe, the reasons why you voted for him, why you're friends with him, why you wanted to have a picture with him? Describe Mark Robinson to our audience.
Well, he is a Republican,
Okay.
and
What does that mean?
well, Republican means that he is um preservative.
All right. I would disagree with that in a little bit, in a way, but I see where you're going. Continue. I don't mean to interrupt you, Ryan, but I will talk about why being a Republican doesn't necessarily mean you're a conservative. But in this case, it's true. Mark Robinson is definitely a conservative. Continue.
And um, when I met him, and I met his wife too, and they are pretty nice around me, and
Are they not nice? Not when they're not around you.
I don't know, but I know they are. I know they are really nice.
Okay. Well, describe his wife. How was she?
She's beautiful.
Nice. And a beautiful human being, huh?
Oh yeah, and I think when our governor Cooper, but I call him Pooper.
Say that again. North Carolina Governor who?
Cooper, and I call him Pooper.
All right. So say it. North Carolina governor what? Say it. Say it the full title and everything.
I know that our governor is Governor Cooper, but I call him Pooper.
You call him Governor Pooper.
Yeah,
Okay. That's why I wanted you to say Governor Pooper.
and this is his last term of being governor.
Wow.
And,
I sure
and,
hope so.
and what I have to say about it, woohoo!
That's Ryan celebrating. Um, so you have a nice background. You got some paw prints in the background. What's that all about? What does that mean?
Well, I set it up because I am proud of my Tigers.
Okay, so that's the Clemson logo. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
How do you know how to do all this stuff with your computer? That's pretty impressive work you've done there.
Well, I did it through Skype.
Right? But I mean, how are you able to change your background? You didn't have anybody help you with that.
No, I've been downloading things through OneDrive on my phone,
Okay.
and I know that it would go into my laptop. And then I go to backgrounds. And then I click on OneDrive, and it would bring up all my pictures.
So you've done all this on your own. Nobody helped you from what I understand, right? I
Nobody.
didn't help you. But I knew you wanted to change your background, and we tried it initially without a green screen, but since then you've purchased a green screen all on your own, right?
Yes, I did.
You've done some work on the lighting, you've got new computers, and all this stuff. Ryan Hood does it independently, all by himself. I remember when I first met you, it's probably been 13 years or so ago, maybe even longer. You were kind of a technology geek at the time.
Hmm.
Yeah, you were into technology. I've always been impressed by your abilities to be a tech guru. I've learned a few things from you. Thank you. So we still have Greg connected. So Greg, we're still waiting to hear from you. Ryan did reach out, so don't leave him hanging. But in the meantime, I'd like to learn more about what happened over your past week, Ryan. What's new with Ryan Hood?
Well, it's the same old thing. I've been working with my workers, and so every day it was sort of fun. But my worker every day, let's see, um, forced me to walk against my will.
Wait a minute. We learned about this last week. Okay, so let's back up a little bit. This worker, when you're working with your worker, I didn't really think that that entailed working on your part, that you just have a worker to help accompany you to do the things that you need to do. So
Yeah,
tell us about this worker, first of all. Is this the gal, the female?
yeah. She's a female.
She is a female. That's a good thing. What's her name?
Her name is Donna May.
All right, we got to be careful about putting names out there. Our audience could contact her and wear her out. So we got to be careful about that. We don't want to dox her. We want to protect her, right?
Oh yeah, I do.
All right, even though she's making you do things against your will, our audience probably doesn't appreciate anybody treating Ryan and making Ryan do things against his will. I know I don't. But anyhow,
Because the small miracle, but now they changed their name to um, about health.
Outbound help.
Yeah.
All right. So now she's easier to locate. So viewers, you know what to do. So anyway, let's soften the blow a little bit here, Ryan. So she's forcing you to do things against your will. That sounds pretty harsh.
Yeah, it is, but I know that she is trying to help me.
Oh, okay. So you don't have anything against her.
No.
All right. So let's talk about how often is she forcing you to do this walking, and you're going around the track in Goldsboro, North Carolina, is it?
Well, well, there's one track that is on on the University of Mount Olive, and I had to walk a mile,
How many laps is that around the track?
4 laps.
Okay. Um, I distinctly remember last time we had this discussion, you had to do 3 miles or maybe 5 miles, right? It was more than 4 laps.
I'm not real sure. My head is going half crazy,
So Ryan's head is half crazy today. So I don't know where we're going to go with that one.
but I know that some things I could do for myself.
Right.
Like I posted something on Facebook early like a little bit after 12 last this morning.
Okay.
Um, it's for our mayor, Suck Allen. I asked them that I could walk a mile in in the honor of our mayor.
Of Mayor Chuck Adams, is that what you said, his name?
It's Allen.
Allen. Okay. You're a good speller. Um, so tell us about Mayor Chuck Allen. What happened to him?
Well, he passed away. He had cancer.
Oh boy. Were you and Mayor Chuck, were you all pretty tight?
Oh yeah.
Tell us about your relationship with the mayor.
Well, I have a picture of me and him, and it, it and sometimes I give him some pointers.
All right. Tell our audience a little bit about the pointers that you give these political figures. I mean, you know political figures from the top of the chain to the bottom. As far as Mayor Allen goes, what pointers did he need to hear from Ryan Hood?
Like I will give you a sample. Like for the old W. A. Foster, we had to turn that into a boxing club,
Okay.
and I was trying to point out certain things
What are these
of
certain things?
my point of view that it needs to be done at that place, and it, he is he was trying to get them done.
So tell us about these pointers that you shared with him that, from your point of view, that was important enough to share with the mayor.
Well, that place was kind of old,
Uh huh.
and it needs all kinds of updates.
Okay.
And he, he knew what I was talking about,
Mm-hmm.
and he was trying to get some of that stuff done.
Oh, okay.
But we do have a a interim mayor, David Ham, and I'm hoping to meet him I'm hoping to meet him in person myself too.
Okay.
and 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 I would like to talk to him in person sometime about taking off the name of the TC Cody off on the old W.A. Foster and put Ashford Club and, and let and let the whole thing be for the boxing club.
Okay. I like the way you're thinking. Why is that important to you?
Because 'cause we need that the whole place to the boxing club
Yeah.
because 'cause we are hoping to um expand the boxing club
Okay.
to make it better.
Well, and I know that you're all about making things better and helping people. What's the mission of this boxing club, by the way?
Um, keeping kids keeping kids off the streets
Uh,
and into boxing.
So keep them from fighting out in the streets and let's get them indoors and fight. But it's not necessarily fighting, right? In a bad way. So what does boxing teach these young kids?
Um, Self-esteem and never fight on the streets.
Okay. Teaches them self-esteem. What does that mean?
I think it's called po- potential.
Potential. So they get to know their full potential?
Yeah.
All right. I love learning from you, Ryan. I always have. So I ask you these simple questions, but I just want people to understand your thought process, what things mean to you. So, how long have you been involved in this boxing club?
It's between 6 to 7 years.
Okay. And how has this boxing club been of benefit to Ryan Hood?
Well, I have been doing some training in there.
Look at how big he is. Look at that. Look, he's puffing his chest out a little bit stronger.
Well, I was coming out of my seat.
Oh. So you've been doing this for several years, 7 years or so. And how has boxing changed your life?
Well, sometimes I know I know there's not a mean streak in me, and I know that I don't get mad. But sometimes when I do get get mad and upset, I just go to the boxing club and fight it out.
Huh. Give us an example of some of these skills. If you're like do some shadow boxing for us, what would that look like? All right. Oh, an uppercut, jabbing, hook,
A uppercut and a body punch.
body punch. Um, what do body punches do to your opponent?
Well, it makes them weak and fall right right in the boxing ring.
Okay, so those are really important. Those little body blows, and the hook or the uppercut. What's the value of
Yes.
the uppercut? Is that for the old knockout blow?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And what's the jab? Why do you do a jab?
You talking about this?
No, I think that's just do this. You kind of set them up, and then you surprise them with a hook or an uppercut, right? Yeah. And then out of the blue a jab, boom, they're on the floor. So when you put them on the ground, do you feel badly for it? Do you feel sorry for them?
Well, in the boxing world, I can't feel sorry for them.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this: have you been the one on the ground?
I haven't.
They have never knocked you out?
Mm-mm.
I'll be darned. Well, I'm glad that we're friends.
It's because they know how to hit me in the tummy, never around the head.
Okay. So nobody hits each other in the head?
Well, I hit them on the head myself, but they can't hit me around mine.
And why is that? Because you protect yourself?
And because of my disability.
Oh, okay. So they're not allowed to hit you in the head.
Yeah,
Okay. So no punches between the eyes for Ryan.
because there's a certain bone in my neck.
Yeah.
Once once it's been when it's been once it's been snapped, um, my life wouldn't be the same.
Okay. Well, we wouldn't want that. Um, so do you feel that you get preferential treatment when you're in the ring then because of your disability?
Yeah,
How do you feel about that?
I feel more comfortable about that.
Okay. Good. So I think from what I'm gathering is so the boxing. Oh, you got a phone call?
No, I was looking at the time.
Okay. How much time we have?
Um, I'm hoping up to finish up a little bit early. I'm sorry, but I have another engagement that I gotta keep. But
I understand that, and yeah, we keep this short, probably about 30 minutes. So we got a few more minutes to go, right? Um, what was that?
I said I think so.
Yeah. So what do you want to talk about before we escape?
Well, um, I don't know what else to talk about.
Well, do you want to? Let's talk about what's important to Ryan. What's been important to Ryan over this past week? Well, we already know that Mayor Chuck Allen and your worker, she made you. She forced you to walk around the track against your will, 4 times
But
around the track.
I also have another worker, but he's not real hard. Or he's not a real hard with me. Um, his name is Truman Lofton. He is he's a very nice man. Um, Me and him goes goes to the family Y and, and work out for 2 Mondays. But the third Monday we have our our movie Monday at his place.
Oh, so you go watch movies on the third Monday.
Yeah,
That's exciting. Did you stay up late last night watching TV, Baywatch or something?
yeah.
So you watch Baywatch. Do you watch Baywatch every night?
Well, I like it.
Yeah. Huh. So you've probably watched every episode by now.
Yeah, it's because I like David Hasselhoff.
Uh huh. And the moral of the story with Baywatch is what are they? What is their? What's their agenda?
As they save over 7,000 people.
7,000 people, and you're all about saving lives.
Oh yeah, and I'm trying to wonder, but I got a question for you.
Sure.
Um, that um with the U.S. Coast Guard and Baywatch, is that considered together?
The Coast Guard. I haven't watched Baywatch, but I would say no. They're not members of the Coast Guard. I don't think.
Because because they have the same um lifeguards.
Oh, interesting. I don't know. I don't. I'm just taking a shot in the dark here, Ryan. I don't think that the Baywatch folks are members of the Coast Guard. However, since Baywatch, aren't they lifeguards on the beach? Maybe, and because they're on the beach and it coincides with the Coast Guard, they're out there too. Maybe they just work hand in hand. Maybe they just jointly work together.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. So, what's your plan for the rest of this day?
Well, I might be going up to Aden with a with a friend of mine.
Well, it's the Collard Festival this weekend, right? Is that this weekend?
I I, I have not know.
Okay.
I don't.
So the Aden, well, maybe that was, I don't know. Maybe I thought it might have been last week. But so what are you going to do in Aden?
Um, this friend of mine has family there, and he's from Aden.
Okay. Do you want to describe? Oh, go ahead. Continue.
And he always goes there at least once a month.
Oh, all right. What do you like about Aden? It's a small little town in eastern North Carolina, real small town. What do you like about Aden?
Um, they have some good hot dogs there.
Oh, where do you get hot dogs there? I'm not familiar.
There is a recreation center
Okay,
there.
all right.
They serve hot dogs, hamburgers, barbecue sandwiches, French fries.
Okay, you like all of those. Have you ever been to any of the barbecue places there?
Me and a friend of mine are gonna be eating lunch um somewhere in Aden to eat some barbecue there.
Yeah, so there's two barbecue places there. One of them is Bum's Barbecue. It's downtown Aden. And then the other one is called the Skylight Inn. Are you familiar with that?
I think I have,
Yeah,
but
that's actually, I think that the Skylight Inn is in the Guinness Book of World Records for barbecue. Um, but actually, I met the man that started that up, and he showed us where he was in the Guinness Book of World Records. Uh, well, we've had a couple of viewers here live. We've only had one chime in and say hi. I don't know who the other ones are, but if you'd like to say something to Ryan before we close, we'd love to have your involvement. So, what time is the Clemson game today?
I'm not real sure, but I can find out.
Well, that's okay. I just didn't want you to miss it if you're going to be in Aden.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Alexa, what time is the Clemson game tonight?
Oh, it's tonight.
Clemson football will play at home against Georgia Tech this afternoon at 3:30 p.m.
At 3:30.
All right. So,
But I might miss that.
you're what?
I might miss that one.
Uh-oh. Uh, well, maybe there's a way you can watch it when you're on the road. Is this a worker you're going with?
No, a friend.
Okay. Is your dad going to go?
No.
Just you two friends.
hmm
All right. Okay, Ryan. Well,
It's because my dad can't go because my mama just had surgery,
oh. Okay. Was that knee surgery?
knee replacement surgery.
Okay, that's right. She just get one done or both of them?
Just one.
Okay. Well, make sure to include her in the prayer. What do we need to talk about before we exit, Ryan?
Well, I know that it's a process uh, of closing out.
Oh, all right. So first of all, you do your prayer and then you do your other stuff, right?
Mhm.
Or however you want to do it. You're in charge. This is your show.
Okay. Lord, thank you for this wonderful audience. Lord, thank you for these wonderful audience here at the Right Talk. And Lord, and thank you that we have the best host in history. And Lord, and please keep him in your hands. And for myself too, as a co-host. And Lord, and please help us all. And I hope that you take this virus out of North Carolina. And Lord, and please help us all. Amen.
Amen. You're very generous, Ryan. Thank you for your blessings. I appreciate you.
And for the Right Talk, the spin cycle ends right here at the Right Talk.
Oh, I like that. You're getting better at this. So today's show, Ryan, went much more smoothly. We never got disconnected. We don't have the issues that we did have before. So I think we're getting a little bit better. So next week we can approach the show with a little more confidence and hopefully everything else you want to share.
And always
Check us out next week, Saturday morning at 9:30 a.m.
and also, let's go Tigers.
All right. Let's root on Clemson Tigers. They need all the help. Weekend. Enjoy next week, and we'll be back at you next Saturday morning at 9:30 a.m. So until then, God bless.